pours the liquor, Joe cracks a joke. Adonis brings the heat, Jamie's puffin' smoke. Lounge lights low, but the takes stay hot. It's Jensen Tonic, uncensored on the spot.
Four mics, so if we all wanted one, we could. And then if there's ever a fifth person involved,
Four mics in the head.
Get the fuck out of here.
They're on the fucking own.
Microphone.
Yeah. All right. So, what is this? We're gonna call this episode 2.
Episode 1.5.
Well, 1.16.
1.1
Semantics?
quarter.
Finance guy.
Hey.
Hey.
The word finance is just gonna it's gonna be the thing that
Makes you burst.
yeah.
Actually, you know what? That should be his nickname. His nickname should be Mr. Finance.
The money man.
We were talking about
Shake your money
nicknames
maker.
on our first episode here. My nickname is obviously Costco because of my
Costco.
endless love of Costco.
And his ability to return shit.
And you are all bulk.
Oh yeah.
That's genius.
I got 3 kids. Of course, everything's in bulk.
When dad bod doesn't go to Costco.
Everything is all bulk with Joe.
Damn straight.
Yep. I love it. I love it.
Our man in finance over here.
The MMA money man.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Jensen Tonic. We've got Mr. Finance, Costco,
We're gonna work on that.
White Boy,
Boy?
Athlete, and it's me, Mr. Munoz.
Mr. Munoz. We're gonna call him Daddy.
Daddy.
Me, the cripple.
All right, so I guess we can start out with my upcoming surgery, which my clinic actually called me today, and I'm like, whoa, I'm getting a surgery date. I'm not. So you guys are gonna squirm a little at this, especially I think Jamie. I am getting surgery on my nuts.
No way.
Yeah, way.
He's not joking.
I'm not
His
joking.
nuts are
So my
getting put in the vice.
my one testicle is far bigger than it needs to be.
Right.
So it's
What
just
is that?
It's dangerous.
hydrocele. So it's just a bunch of fluid that's stuck in there and it won't drain.
Does it hurt? Does it hurt?
Occasionally.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
How did you?
Yeah.
So how did you figure that out? Like, was it a routine physical exam?
One's
Your
about
physician?
4 times the size as the other.
What? Whoa! You got to be kidding me!
Wow.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, see, this would be a good
Yo, the
story.
camera's out. Show it.
I didn't think I was shy until now.
Fuck that noise. Fuck that noise.
You just
You can show, but you can't tell.
You have to look.
You can't. You can tell, but you can't show. What's
Yeah,
going
pretty
on
much.
here?
Pretty much. You have to look up the surgery for it. It's not very pleasant.
So what causes that?
So I had inguinal hernia, like where it basically herniates to the tract that goes through your abdominal wall into your sac.
So working out. That's what you're saying.
Years and years ago, I had it,
Yep.
and so I had it repaired. But they obviously repaired it a little too much, and it wasn't able to drain back in. Top them up.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, please. This is the.
It's the name of the game. This may not be gin, but
It's Jensen Tonics. It's not sober friends
that
or
was
us.
This is really nice, by the way.
Clearly, we're gonna need another book.
I got the next bottle.
Yeah. I got some stuff out.
Yeah. Not this Canadian whiskey stuff.
They'll have to be gin and tonics at some point, even though this guy doesn't like gin and tonic.
No. I would rather have hydrocele times 10.
we can
make that happen.
So, okay, going back to this, what caused this?
So yeah, it was post my surgery. It just didn't have proper like drainage afterwards, and then the fluid collected and it never escaped.
From a groin
Like a hernia,
hernia. But where was the original hernia?
inguinal. So it comes out that tract between your abdominal wall where all your other
Yeah.
vessels and tubes would run up into your body from your sac.
where your guts are.
Yeah. So that's a fun thing. So yeah, I got a call from my clinic today, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm getting a surgery date." I'm not. They're just like, "It's a 3-month check."
Yeah.
Anyways, that'll be sometime this summer.
And,
They basically,
yeah, this is kind of flooring me.
right? They open up your sac. They pull the big nut or nuts out, cut it open, drain all the fluid, cut away all the extra tissue, put it back.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, so that's gonna be.
So they actually cut your nut?
I guess
Well,
they-
no, like the outside like casing. Crack the shell in that egg.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
I always thought that, like, you know, if they cut, like, you know, from Fear Factor or whatever, they cut the shell, everything spills out. It's not just.
I don't have bull testicles. Well, what? I have one bull testicle. One bull testicle.
God, I can't imagine what.
How much would they pay? How much would you need to have them just be like, cut it out and feed it to me? If they offered you money, if they offered you $1 amount, what would you do?
All right, so we're talking about how much would it cost for you to eat your own testicle?
Fear Factor style.
Fuck, that's not even fear.
Give us
Factor.
a number. Everybody's got a number.
Everyone
They
has
do
a number.
some crazy shit that they would.
Lowest you'd go,
Lowest you
Do
go.
I want to eat your own nut?
To eat your own nut.
and we're gonna go around the room with this. So think about your answers.
Yeah. You still got one. You still got one. So
Yeah.
like, you know, you can still.
You can keep your favorite.
That is fucking nasty.
But it's an interesting
Would
question.
you call it nuts? It's fucking stupid. I think the lowest I would go would be $500,000.
$500,000?
Really?
For $500,000, I'd do it.
Oh my god.
I'd still have one working nut.
Just also
That's where you're wrong.
They're filming.
You wouldn't be.
They're filming.
You would be the guy that eats your own nut.
they're filming you. They can do
I
whatever
would be
they want
nuts.
with.
Yeah, you want what you eat.
I mean, like they film people again. Fear Factor.
Yeah.
People have eaten nuts. It's not a big deal.
And like Fear Factor is not that much. Like, wasn't only like 100K.
But you're talking
if you
about
won?
nuts
It's
versus
like
it's
your own
self-cannibalism.
nut.
But, like,
It's self-cannibalism.
A lot of
Yeah.
nuts. I remember the one I'm thinking of. Joe Rogan actually hosted the episode, and
Right.
the guy like he ate or he had to eat more than one. It was ridiculous. But again,
Oh man.
he survived and made his money or whatever.
Prairie oysters?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, people eat those all the time.
Exactly.
That is nasty.
So
Okay, why am I the only person who's answered this question
Okay.
so far?
are we going clockwise, counterclockwise?
Whoever is ballsy enough.
Yeah, alright. I got a number. 5 million.
$5 million. That's the lowest you go.
I am a
For somebody to be like,
cheap date.
or honest.
5 million?
It's gotta be life changing money for me.
Totally. Totally.
Would you-
Five minutes life changing money?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
$5 million for him is wife-changing money. Woo! Not yet. Too soon.
Baby, if you see this, I love you.
10 million. 10 million.
Wow.
I wouldn't do it for 5 million. No.
Okay, I'm feeling real fucking sleazy now.
No.
Holy.
I would not eat my own nut for 5 million.
Help a brother out.
I'm more.
Even at 10 million, I'd be coughing that shit up.
I'm more realistic. You give me $1 million, you know,
Yeah, $1 million's fair.
$1 million. I'm fine.
No.
$1 million sets you up, eh?
Yeah.
No. I would not be able to live with myself.
But like
Is there-
realistically,
Is there footage of it?
there's we can put in additional context, like, you know, the nut had to be cut regardless, or you know, whatever it is. But the fact of the matter is, somebody offers you an obscene amount of money. I want to know what that obscene amount of money has to be in order for you to do the thing you wouldn't want to do.
Jamie made a great point too. He mentioned life-changing money. What is life? Someone were to offer you life-changing money. What is that number?
Life changing? $24 million.
24 million?
It's oddly specific.
Yeah, it's really
$24
specific.
million.
Fuck yeah! Was there change in that?
That.
Life changing money is $24 million.
$24,672,964.83.
All the cents are great.
tell me how
it's
much
cherry
debt
on
you're in.
top.
Don't tell me how much debt you're in.
$24 million is life changing money.
Okay,
It'll
walk-
put you into the proverbial fuck you position.
Walk me through what would you do with 24 million?
Well, with $24 million, it pays off both my homes. It puts
Notice
me,
he said he already has 2 homes, so like
I heard.
But he's got money, eh?
settle down.
Just saying up money, fuck.
It puts money into each of my kids into each of my kids' trusts, and basically puts me into the position where I can put about 15 to 20 million in into investments and go from there.
Okay, so when you say life-changing money and investments, like
Like the rest of my life is pretty easy and like already set up.
right. But you couldn't do that with 1 million.
You probably could. Probably with 5.
If you didn't have more than one house and you had no mortgage,
Right now,
like that makes a big difference when you don't have a fucking.
So they
mortgage
say,
payment.
I mean, like
at
the
retirement-
investment keeps the money flowing so that you can continue to be in the fuck you position.
Yes.
So they say that at retirement, all you need is a 500K portfolio to ensure yourself sustainability throughout your retirement.
Even at,
500K.
even at like our age, like, or is that like our parents'
So
age?
this is
gonna
at the
say-
age. This is at the age of 65. So
Today.
at retirement, you are expected to probably have your house paid and no dependents, right?
One thing I know,
So
my
what's your cost
mother,
of-
my mother is a mortgage broker, and one thing I can say, you know, not like investment advice, but despite the fact that like most people want to be mortgage free by whatever age, it's actually a good idea to have a small mortgage because it keeps fraudsters from registering a mortgage in your house and then taking
Oh,
taking out the equity.
Is that a common thing?
Yes. It's a form of fraud that's become more and more popular, and it's insane
Right,
what's
right.
capable, what people are capable
So
of doing.
what you're saying is I need to remortgage my house when I have like $10 left to pay,
Yeah.
and amortize that $10 over 25 years, and spend $5 a month in mortgage payments.
Less than that.
And the bank will say no. You're going to put 1 cent towards principal and $4.99 towards interest. Okay.
Yeah, I would like literally. What business is it of theirs?
Right.
Banks will work with you for anything, as long as it's like a reasonable amount and it's a reasonable thing that you're putting aside, and you have like 25 years of previous history to show that you've not.
I want a
defaulted.
$10 loan over 25 years.
So wait a second. Let's go
We'll
back to
take
that.
it.
So there's fraudsters that are taking out mortgages in people's names.
Yeah. As long as they collect, I mean, it's not hard to collect the information that a fraudster would need in order to actually open a mortgage in somebody else's name. And like the scams are so elaborate that most people don't even realize that it is a scam until they've already given the information away. And like I say, the point of the scam is to get the information. It's not to actually openly defraud you until they then take that information to then open themselves up an account and take out the equity in the home that you've literally owned for the last 30 years.
Speaking of that, we need your mother's maiden name, we need your first pet's name, and the street you grew up on. Just for
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Just say it into the camera, please.
Fuck you, fuck you.
That's a cultural appropriation.
I was made in Japan.
What isn't nowadays?
Everything made in China.
Fair enough. Anyways, yeah, fraudsters, big thing.
Fraudster's big thing. Your testicle, big thing.
Yeah, hopefully not for long.
Yeah, hopefully.
So going back to the testicle thing, like rehab.
Rehab?
Like, so they stitch you up and then
Nice.
then you.
I think I have to wear like basically
Brace?
like a jock strap. That's
A chastity belt?
That's gonna hold everything.
Damn.
Yeah, for a little
damn.
while, and then I know I was told there's lifting restrictions, so I'm gonna
Of
be
course there are.
modified at work for a little while.
Yeah, obviously no sex.
Is that obvious?
I don't know.
What happens if you fucking are trying to
Bust a nut? You
fucking
bust a
bust a
nut?
nut and it busts the other way? Like
Bust-
no fucking
Bust a nut with a busted nut.
like you never know. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, not very good.
shoot blanks.
Also on that though, when I met my surgeon, which was fucking hilarious, he walked in a Hawaiian shirt and shorts, and I'm like, this is the most casual fucking dude I've ever met. Like,
Hey, bro.
I'm gonna cut your nuts up, man.
I promise I'll put him back the way I found him. Plus a couple stitches.
Yeah.
So what kind of doctor is he? He's a
I think I guess that qualifies as a urologist.
It is, yeah.
urologist. Yeah.
But you said it's not out of Rocky View.
No, he gets his OR times in High River.
Crazy.
I had a here's a funny story.
Yeah.
So, back in the day, I used to bartend, and so I was bartending with this guy, and he told me, "Oh, my dad's a," he said, "Oh, my dad's a known gynecologist here in Calgary, right?
No.
Really known because he like a lot of women would go to him, right?
Clam with
Small hands.
He was just a senior attending and just known around the city, lots of clientele. So I bartended with this guy, my friend Adam, and he was a tall, good-looking guy. And this guy would get women all the time, right?
Right.
And he would tell me so many stories of where he would pick up a girl, he would hit it off, start dating them, and then he would bring them
Oh God, it was.
to family dinner, and then
his dad.
then the women would be like, "Oh my God,
Your dad's
your
my
dad's
guy.
my gynecologist," and they would walk in, and they'd be sitting at dinner, and Mr. I'm not gonna say the last name, just sort of privacy and stuff. He's
Mr.
like,
Smith.
"Oh, hey,
Dr.
how are
Smith."
ya?" And he was quite upfront and be like, "Hey," or not quite upfront, but would be like trying to maintain composure. But obviously,
He'd been in this.
Adam.
He's been in his Girl Scouts
Yeah.
before Adam was.
Yeah.
Jesus.
or about the same amount of time.
Oh God.
Wow.
Ouch.
Right?
Wow.
And so Adam would be like, "Yeah, I would lose so many women.
Yeah.
Bringing home women who had my father as their gynecologist." I thought it was one of the best stories.
I can only imagine. Could you imagine? You bring. You get to the point where you're like, I actually like this girl. I want to bring her home and meet my family, meet my folks.
Yeah.
Mom, Dad, here's the love of my life.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm waiting for marriage.
Yeah.
To and for a dad to be like, son, I've already been there.
That pap was papping.
Joys of the intimacies of healthcare. Eh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. A friend of mine from work went and got her tonsils removed, and when she had them removed, they told her that she had a probability of having lots of airway swelling, so she might end up at the ICU. And that horrified her. So she said before she went in for her surgery, she nared like from her nose to her toes.
Just
She's like, if I end up in there, nobody is seeing a speck of fucking hair on me. I am going to be immaculate. Because your dignity's gone. Let's be honest.
yeah, I couldn't even.
So you bartended in Toronto, right?
I did for years.
How long?
10 years. 10
Fuck
years.
yeah, man.
10 years is a lot of fun. 10 years. The first 5
Yeah.
was getting it out of my system. Like I was like,
What
out there.
does that mean?
You're a
I
fucking
mean, like, I was already bartending in Calgary,
Okay.
right? And then when you hit Toronto,
Fuck.
and this is when we're talking about like mid 2000s,
Okay.
like think about mid 2000s hip hop, the music, right? The scene. Oh, it was nuts back then.
Oh.
So much fun,
Right.
right? So Calgary was fun. Getting to Toronto was the next level. And after a year, I was like, I need to get this out of my system real quick, or this is gonna turn really bad.
Yeah.
And I'm talking like, I would start work on a Friday,
Yeah.
and I'd probably go to bed on like Tuesday,
Damn.
right? So I would start work bartending on a Friday night, 10 o'clock, get off at 3. I'm at a buddy's, probably at one of the bartenders or one of the bartender girls' places, but like 4. We're up to like 2 in the afternoon. Maybe a little quick nap, drinking just before the next shift, and then back at it on Saturday night.
Damn.
Sunday. Then that'd be the Saturday night.
Would you sleep at all, or no?
Barely.
Barely. Yeah.
Like you try to close your eyes, then you wake up, shower, then it's go.
Damn, dude.
Disgusting.
Right? Disgusting.
do
Sunday.
it.
Then it's Sunday.
How do you even function?
Sunday, it's like so Saturday night you still party. Sunday it's like industry night, so it's like either you're working or you're like, well, everybody else that I have this common tie with, which is like partying and stuff,
Yeah.
we're just gonna continue partying,
Yeah.
right? And I'm not talking about like simple like house parties. I'm talking about like boat parties, parties out on like Center Island, beach parties throughout the day. Like, yo, I needed to get it out of my system real quick.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I was gonna lose a kidney, liver, or just like overdose. Right.
Jesus.
Yeah. There's been a few times I found myself on the streets of Toronto, waking up
Really?
and like on a lamppost, like, what the fuck? I need to get back to my home real quick because I'm not even safe now. Where's my keys? Where's my wallet?
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So if anybody's seen Adonis as a hobo in Toronto, let us know. We want to hear the story.
He's clearly a changed man.
AA has done wonders.
Nice.
You,
Cheers.
And by AA, we mean Adonis Anonymous.
Yeah. Bartending's a gateway drug itself,
Yeah.
right?
It would be.
Yeah.
Is the industry just kind of fucked up?
Yeah, it's messed. It's messed up, man. But you know what? I've learned so many life experiences from it. Do you know what I mean? The hospital doesn't even faze me. And it's not even the people that you serve. It's the people that you work for. Sometimes, man, I worked for this bar that was run by cops. And these cops were so fucking crooked. Right?
the cops own the bar.
The cops owned the bar.
Individual cops.
So these
Or
were
like
cops
the police department.
that run a beat throughout Toronto.
Okay.
A group of cops,
But
yeah, friends.
these group of cops bought a bar and said, okay, we're gonna open
We
this
drink
bar.
for free.
We drink for free, and so I worked there. They had a staff. It was a gigantic club, and they had a staff of over 100. I used to see them pull in other bartenders, other serving staff, beat the fuck out of them, take their money, throw them out in the alley, and when they would call the cops would come,
Oh, Johnny, what do you mean? What's
Yeah.
going on?
shake their hand, and
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens, right? But it was a trap because if you ever worked for that club, you knew you were making money. You were walking out of there with almost $1,000 a night.
Night.
A night, 800, 900, $1,000, and they would fucking just berate you. They would find anything wrong with you to either fire you or to keep your money. But if you're good, and if you're smart enough, you would dodge them.
Yeah.
But you would walk in trying to dodge that bullet every night. Right? Can you imagine that fear?
That stress.
Yeah. It was nuts. It was nuts.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you survived. You get
Yeah.
to keep your money.
And these were cops not from Canada. They weren't from Toronto. They were from Florida.
Like when you said not from not from Canada, I was
Floridian
like,
thing I've
oh,
ever
God.
heard.
Yeah.
Where's
They
this
were,
gonna go?
they were
Yeah.
Florida sheriffs.
They're from Florida. Oh, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
so they would come up. They would only come up the Thursday, Friday, Saturday to run their business,
Yeah.
and then fly down to be sheriffs in Florida. But the cops in Toronto knew that they were sheriffs, and because they all worked for the same team, same industry.
Yeah.
It's respect, right? There's a level of respect there between them. Messed up shit, man.
That's
Messed
news
up
to
shit.
me.
Yeah, I got 100 stories from that bar. Fuck. And we had a long ass podcast, so
Buckle up. Yeah. Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't have anything that exciting, that's for sure.
I'm sure you do. Life tends to like give you a lot of experiences that you don't think is interesting.
Oh,
but
totally.
is-
Yeah.
But it's definitely valuable too.
It's usually the stories that in the moment you're sweating bullets because it's like, this is uncomfortable. This is not what I planned for. This is not what I woke up thinking was going to happen today. But then, you look back on it, and the longer it's been till the point where it's funny
yeah,
is how good of a story it is.
yeah,
Because like if you look back and a year later, you're like, oh, that was actually kind of funny. But in the moment, you were scared shitless.
yeah.
That's a good story.
Right, right.
No good story starts with a salad either. Scotch, on the other hand.
Or something.
Did you say no good story starts with a salad?
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Obviously, you've never had a tossed salad.
What? Where did that come from?
Joe, share with the class. Who tongue punched your fart house? This is a safe space.
A gentleman never tongue punches into.
Oh, it was a gentleman. Okay. All right. Well, whoever you found on Grindr.
A gentleman never tongue punches and tells.
Words are tough.
Man,
It's okay.
Joe, I remember you used to hit the dating apps hard. Remember the dating apps when they first came in? That
I
was
have a wife now. What are you trying to do to me here?
Oh, I'm just saying. Okay. But prior,
But
we all had prior lives, right?
Yeah,
prior,
of course.
prior lives to the relationships that we had now, right? Tinder relationship, or what was it?
I met her at Tim Hortons.
No. You made it a dating app.
Oh, I met her at Tim Hortons.
when you guys went for coffee after you
Met on a
started
dating.
talking on Tinder,
No.
Hinge,
No.
Grindr.
Bumble.
No.
You lie.
Maybe. Who cares?
It doesn't matter. That's what lots of people meet nowadays. Who cares?
What dating
But
app?
no, like actually, we
What
met
dating app did you meet
we met at Tim
your
Hortons.
girl? No names, but your girl.
Yeah, no worries. Hinge.
Hinge as well, right? Curtis.
I
man.
settled down before those existed.
Prior.
Oh, really? How did you guys meet?
University.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Same,
Just same.
year.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
shit.
we
That's
actually
true
started.
shit.
We actually started off as enemies.
Yeah. I actually knew Jenna
Yeah.
before I knew Curtis.
Yeah.
She was
Who said hi to who?
She made fun of me.
Not hard.
Oh, yes, I've been waiting for it.
Jamie's been silent up until this point. It's like,
Yeah,
It's time.
yeah. She mocked me. We didn't talk to each other for the first year of university, and then we started chatting.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a spicy one. That's not surprising.
Oh, but I was gonna say, like, dating apps are fucked up, man.
I hear it's getting out of control.
Like,
I got a buddy on there right now.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's all OnlyFans girls and bots.
Catfishing. It's just
It's
catfishing.
fucked, and it's just like subscribe to my OnlyFans or subscribe.
Oh, okay.
Or
okay.
they're chasing, they're clout chasing for
What do
like.
you mean OnlyFans girls? Like they're looking for you to join them on
Yeah,
or
or,
like
like,
OnlyFans
follow me
or
on
to like,
IG.
follow on OnlyFans.
So they're just trying to create their following.
Yeah,
Their own
yeah.
content.
Earn a little bit of money or
That's
whatever.
right.
But yeah, it's just they're just trying to be insta famous.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He said it's tiring. It's very tiring.
There's one guy on
That's legit.
there's one guy on Instagram. He literally just like makes songs out of Instagram and like Tinder conversations and stuff. One of the songs he made was like "Say Potato," and it's like he's
Talking to the
he's
bot.
talking to the bot,
Yeah.
and the bot just keeps saying everything but potato. Elizabeth, say potato. No, Elizabeth's not real.
I've seen a video like that. Yeah.
That's interesting.
So fucking dumb. So dumb. What a world we live in.
Pretty lucky that for the most part we don't have to worry about that stuff. But
Yeah.
it's,
Crazy. Do you remember the algorithms? Dating algorithms were crazy. So
you needed to have a type of photo from of every angle, and you doing everything. And
Yo,
God forbid
you
you
know
had a
what?
fish. God forbid you fished.
So my buddy Derek, firefighter guy, good looking guy, ripped, did that whole firefighter like shirtless like calendar thing, right? He became single and he put his profile into Tinder, Hinge, Bumble, right? And so and he was single at the same time I was single, right? And so here I am. Walk with my dog Whiskey, right? And here I am getting all the fugglies, man. And I was like, what the fuck? And then he's looking at and I'm looking at his profile. And he's like, yo, check out this hot girl. I'm like, how are you getting all these hot girls like on the profiles, like matching? Or I'm not even getting them on my swipes.
Yeah, literally.
Interesting.
Right? The algorithms
Would
fuck
actually
with
sort you
man.
into one or
Right? Right?
hot or not.
And I'm like, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like,
You either got really good.
I guess
with your photo game?
I guess it's really doing you the favor because like
You had to be good with your photo game.
yeah, if you're a guy staying at home playing League of Legends for fucking hours a day, You're not gonna get.
Hey,
You're not gonna get all these
those guys.
CEOs.
Those guys watch League of Legends. They need to smash too. Let's be real. Those guys are still good guys.
But they're not gonna get all these CEO women or like
boss bitches.
lawyers. Yeah, right. Like yeah.
I don't envy you guys on your dating apps. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, dating apps were always funny to me.
It
Man.
led to some pretty crazy shit though.
Yeah.
I remember. Oh God, I remember.
Like what?
Oh, that reminds me.
What?
Tell your story, but I got it
Yeah.
for you afterwards.
I just remember, like, showing up to work when Adonis and I worked together, and
Probably coming
like,
straight from a probably going straight from a date. Anyways, go.
I just remember there was like effectively like a carousel. You always had to be swiping. You always had to be meeting people. Like it was a good thing we made as much money as we did because I was just like half of it was going to dates every other fucking day or every week or whatever it was. But the more swiping you did, the more dates you had. You basically had a girl for every day of the week, and it got to the point where keeping names straight was a really big problem.
Yeah.
Because you'd be talking to somebody and then a name would pop up in your phone or whatever. Somebody would be looking at it like, oh, was that a Tinder beep? And you're like, no.
It's funny people know those
You're the only one for
sounds.
me, baby. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, but nobody, no feelings were hurt, no harm done.
It's also probably just like tiring too. Like imagine dating 7 to 10 different girls, and you gotta remember everything about them, their stories and blah blah blah. That just kind of gets
But
tiring.
you drop it, like you let them go,
Yeah.
and you get lonely. And you want more.
Yeah.
I got lonely. I started doing it all over again.
Was it lonely or was it like the endorphin rush?
Yeah, there's a little
Where
bit
it
of
was
both.
like,
Yeah.
where it's like, ping, or someone's wanting to talk to you. It's like,
The excitement of the new and the chase.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
The testosterone.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
some guys just need to hunt.
Yeah, some guys need.
Some guys just need to hunt.
Yeah.
Ladies too nowadays. I posted a picture of when we were doing like our little test thing of our first little recording when it was just you and me.
Yeah.
And I snapped it, and my coworker recognized that name. She's like, "Oh, how's Joe?" And I'm like, "What the fuck? How do you know Joe?" She's like, "Oh, we went on a date once."
Oh.
No, we didn't. I don't know what you're talking.
Does come on this podcast?
Probably not.
No, probably
Anyways, probably shouldn't have full named her either.
We can always blur it out.
Yeah, just like he's a duck quack or something.
I'm gonna practice my editing skills for that one. Anyways, she didn't say anything bad, but she's just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure we went for coffee in Kensington. Was that your go-to move?
Yeah, that was my code.
You had to go to move.
I had a coffee spot.
Coffee in Kensington, and then you went for a walk.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Did you?
What was your go to move? Dating.
Quick question: was it underground?
Yeah. Or higher ground.
Or was it higher ground?
Higher ground.
Yeah, that's a good coffee spot,
it
man.
is.
Yeah.
I think we just know what Jamie's move was too.
No, I've been there once, but I don't know what it.
And now he's in a long-term relationship.
Yeah, now
So
I
it
don't
makes
even remember.
sense.
I don't.
Now,
I don't even remember what my go-to move was. Probably like sushi or something. I don't know.
That's what it depended on the time of day because I like Kensington. If I could have lived there, I would have.
Yeah.
But higher ground for coffee and then Puccinello for dinner. Italian food. Always a good place. And the walk around just to burn carbs. And also, make sure that the person you're with like to go walking.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Or could walk. Yeah.
But yeah, I heard it wasn't gonna die because they had to do a little bit of exercise.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's nice.
What was your go-to move?
Dog walks. 17th Ave dog walks.
Dangerous man here.
Man.
Weaponized whiskey.
Oh, not a weaponized whiskey, but like, you know how many girls have dogs?
All of them.
Single dogs.
They all have dogs.
Single women have dogs.
They do.
Single women. So like, I made it a point, Hinge, Bumble, Tinder, if I saw a dog pic, I was swiping right.
You know. I don't know if this is like a universal thing. The craziest girl that I ever met. She didn't have a dog. She had a rabbit.
Oh, yo!
Wait. Are you talking about
Women with
are you talking
rabbits.
about her battery powered toy?
The animal. I'm talking about the Energizer Bunny that literally lived in her home.
If you have women out there, you have a pet rabbit, you might as well have a red flag on your back and on that rabbit.
And not
that
the
ain't-
Energizer Bunny.
Because that ain't right.
And
No,
that's
it
not
was-
hair of the dog.
It was
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
Wild, that woman.
Yeah.
But anyway. Yeah.
I'll tell you one story. So, oh man, she was one of the hottest dates that I had on Hinge. So I met this girl. She has her service dog, right? This cute little Yorkie, super calm.
Service dog?
Yeah. So I have whiskey in the trunk of my car, and SUV windows rolled down, right? And she's like, I just wanted to put that out there.
Whiskey in the trunk of my car. Get in there!
Yeah, no. I wasn't like that. He loved it.
It was about 8 degrees outside.
It was only 40. So she's like, "Hey, let's meet over at Analog and let's have some coffee. I'll bring my pup and then we can go for a walk at 17th Ave, right?" I'm like, "Well, I can't bring whiskey in." She's like, "Oh, well, I have a service dog. I can bring my pup in." So we go in. We go in and we get our coffees, and I say, "Okay, let's talk for a bit. Whiskey's okay, and let's then go for a walk afterwards." So we get to talking. I find out she's this incredible artist, beautiful painter, and her studio is actually kitty corner from Analog.
Kitty corner.
Yeah, it's at the Devonish building.
Okay.
Right, so she has a little studio there, and so she's like, "Okay, let's go grab our dogs, and then let's go walk around, and then I'll show you my little studio." I was like, "Okay," so we go walking around.
Show you her studio.
We go walking around, we're talking, and she's absolutely beautiful. And I'm like, we're just chatting up a storm. And then we go to her studio, and if you know Whiskey, Whiskey's not even a dog. He's like a cat, but he's like a fat cat, and he's like super independent, and he doesn't care about shit or who he bumps into. So we walk into this girl's studio, and her paintings are on. They're on like easels,
Yeah.
or they're balanced up against the wall. Some of them have crystals on them, and the Whiskey comes in like a fucking. Like a bull in a china shop, and he's knocking down every painting he walks by. Smash, and I'm like, oh my god! As soon as you're walking, I'm like, this is a bad idea, and I'm like, I'm now trying to corral him in, and now he's knocked over like 10 paintings, and I can just see her eyes, just like, and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, and she's like, no, it's okay. After we just had like 2 hours speaking about her paintings, I leave. And that was the last time we talked.
There was no second date.
So, Whiskey is a great wingman. Just,
Not a closer.
he's not
You know
a
what?
closer. He's not a closer.
He saw the crystals and went, we need to get the fuck out of
He
here.
probably saw the crystals.
Yeah, he saw the crystals and was like, let's get you out.
Yeah.
What a good wingman.
Yeah. I tried many ways to rectify it, but nothing worked.
Too funny.
Nothing worked.
Yeah.
Sometimes dogs can be great wingmen, but not this guy.
No.
No.
Yeah. When you guys going on your trip?
Next weekend.
Where?
God. Mexico.
Again? We're just there? Bing!
Yeah, don't put this out before she.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you're proposing.
Yeah, I'm gonna propose there. Yeah. Surprise us.
All right,
if you
bro.
watch
Well,
this.
walk us through the proposal.
If you watch this.
Yeah, we're waiting. We want to be as
Alexis
surprised
will
as she
never
is.
see
Tell
this
us.
Well,
This is crazy because you're about to tell us before it's actually happened. So this is actually great documented footage right now.
Yeah. This
So
is true.
you've been thinking about
Basically, a
this.
time capsule.
You've been,
It's a time capsule.
you've been thinking about this for a while.
Right.
Got the ring, picked it
Got
up.
the ring. Got it
She
all.
chose it,
She helped build.
so she knows. She knows it's in the pipes.
Yeah,
But she doesn't know when it's going down.
that's right.
Does she have a clue it's going down in Mexico?
Did you?
Perhaps. I
did
told her.
you Talk to her family.
Yeah. Talk to her dad.
Nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like, do you like want me to like help you set it up? I was like, yeah, maybe. But I ended up,
Red flag.
yeah. No, he's a chill dude.
I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Shout out to Greg. He's a chill dude though.
That's awesome.
Shout out, Greg.
All right, so
I'm gonna. I told her we're doing a photo shoot,
Oh, yeah.
and I was like, we go to Mexico a lot. Let's capture that moment. She's like, okay.
she knows.
She knows.
Actually,
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. A
Dude.
photo shoot. You told her we
we're,
do a photo shoot.
we're smart, but in comparison, we're dumb.
really?
Yeah.
She's.
I've done photo shoots with her
Are you
before.
trying to make it a surprise?
Yeah.
That's not
Was
much
that-
of a surprise.
Really?
Then don't.
You just told her that you bought her the
don't,
ring.
Don't.
Well-
don't propose in Mexico.
Cess, I really hope you're surprised, man.
Fuck.
I'm sure it's going to be magical either way, and he's trying to do his best to capture
Or
the
you
You
should
should-
fuck the surprise. Just
on-
enjoy your.
You
trip.
should flip
Enjoy
the
your
script.
photo,
So,
Just fuck the surprise. Enjoy your trip.
and then propose on
You'll
the plane
enjoy
on
the
the way
trip
home.
That's what I'm talking
You'll
about.
Yeah.
enjoy the trip.
That's what I'm talking about.
bro.
Fake out.
You should do the. You should do the flip the
We're
script.
going to call it a pump fake.
Pump fake.
right.
Yeah. You're gonna
Pump fake.
you're gonna get her to bite, and she's gonna be all excited, and then you're gonna
During
be
the
going
photo
home.
shoot, hype it up, make everybody think that it's gonna happen.
Oh,
and she's
man.
gonna think about it, and she's gonna be like, "Oh, this is gonna happen here. It's gonna
And what if
happen
it
here."
doesn't happen? Though?
But then don't do it, and then do it in another innocuous way.
Inconspicuous.
Yeah.
Nah, do it. You know
Yeah, I
what?
don't know. It's tough,
No,
man.
do it your way.
do
Do
it,
it's
do
tough.
it your way. Did she get her nails done?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you got to do it. You got to do it. Girls love
Wait,
it.
she got her.
They love that shit.
Girls love
They
that
get their
shit.
nails done. It's
And
just,
it's,
You got her
and it's
nails
almost
done
like it's
already?
almost a giveaway when the girl gets
Hey,
her nails
man.
done.
hey,
It's a
thanks.
it's a
Thanks,
giveaway.
dog.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Appreciate you
man.
guys. It's a giveaway when they do their nails.
Yeah,
Really?
they know what's happening. That's why they're doing it, so that they have nice photos.
Which is why I'm saying, if you want to be a dick, and then get the maximum surprise out of it, don't do it in Mexico. Just wait until she gets back. But that's not the suggestion I would actually give you. That's just what you would do if you wanted to be a dick about it. And, actually give her a surprise.
We're coming from the sake of surprise, but like she's not gonna care. She's just
No,
happy.
she's just
she's
gonna be
just
happy.
happy. It's because she's getting the ring.
It's
She
time.
loves
It's
you,
6
you love her.
years. It's
There's not a lot of.
You okay, bro? You choking?
Yeah, just a little dry. All
Oh,
right.
okay. Want some water?
Yeah. No, okay.
All right.
Want some whiskey?
No, I'm okay. I think that's what's making it dry.
Yeah,
It's exciting.
it is
Yeah.
exciting.
It's it feels like that next step in life,
It is.
and then and
Wow.
the bachelor party.
Yeah.
That's the next stage in life.
Fuck. We can't talk about that on camera.
This one.
How do we turn this off?
There will be no audio. There will be no video.
Yeah.
We'll be back in the following
Tune
moment.
in next time when we discuss the bachelor party.
And you just look all haggard. Haggard.
Yeah.
Jensen tonic.
Yeah.
I still can't decide. Montreal or Vegas?
Montreal, the girls are.
I've done
girls are
Montreal.
hotter. Montreal, the girls are
Montreal
hotter.
is fun.
Yeah.
Vegas is a good time.
Vegas is
We're not going
expensive.
for the hotter. Yeah.
The whole thing.
They're both expensive.
No, Montreal, you can do it actually pretty cheap.
Can you?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
And you can have all the poutine you want.
Yeah. Some good food. There's lots to see too. Like it's not just like strippers and shit. I think there's lots to see.
You shut up.
You could. You could
Don't ruin this for
I
him.
mean,
you could put.
yeah.
This is our bachelor party.
Yeah, seriously.
How dare you?
We all put in.
No, Vegas is fun too, man. Vegas is fun too.
Yeah.
It depends on what you want. Do you want to
Yeah.
ball? You want to ball out? Let's ball out. I think Vegas is ball
2
out.
days. 2 days in Vegas. That's all I can afford, actually.
Yeah, if you got a wedding to pay for.
Yeah. And Vegas is just honestly pricey. I think 2 days in and out. That's how I like it, right?
Yeah.
3?
Three.
All right.
Three. Because you know what? You go in
Yeah.
on the. You go in whatever
Yeah.
day it is,
Yeah.
and everybody goes hard out the gates,
Hell yeah.
You need 2. You need 2 full days.
right?
For sure.
And then so you need the one full day the next day to actually get your party in,
Yeah.
and then the next day to unwind. And
Chill at the pool, be with your boys.
Yeah. Then,
Yeah.
So 3 nights, 4 days, or 3 days, 2.
3 nights, yeah, because you get there
Yeah.
first day, and you got like a half day, then you get that night.
yeah. Because that first day, you just like
You're fucking jazzed to be there.
yeah, and you just go buck wild, and everybody always goes hard out the gates, right?
Yeah. Vegas is kind of fucked up.
Vegas.
It's a fucked up city. It's a fucked up town.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, absolutely.
Unless,
Anyway,
unless you have experience, like Vegas is not for the weak, man.
maybe Vegas will have a basketball team by the time that
yeah.
party happens. That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
That'd be sick.
Can you imagine being
They'll
like,
have a
let's
hockey
go to
team.
Vegas.
They already have a hockey team.
Sorry,
Football
team.
They got football.
And then
They
go
got
back
they
to
got they got hockey. Yeah,
Insane.
just waiting on the basketball team. But I think the basketball game would be fucking
Fly into Vegas and be like, let's go watch a basketball game
Or,
in Arizona. and
you
fly
know
back
me.
to Vegas.
College game.
Go fucking wild.
Yeah.
College game, dude.
And then go there.
March.
And then get madness. And nothing happens.
Yeah.
Are
That'd be
you
wild.
mic'd up right now?
No.
Oh shit, dude! I'm so sorry. I've been kind of sorry.
It's all good.
All right, my bad.
It's just your natural motion. You have your hand like this,
Yeah, I thought
right
you
in
were
front of your mouth. Like,
The mic's
fine. We
picking
get
up.
it, Jamie. It's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good. You work that mic back and forth. It's okay. We get it.
Do we need to do another Doris joke?
Stop.
Did you guys film that joke
What?
when Jamie was joking me out?
Yeah,
Did you guys
yeah.
film that?
I filmed it.
Yeah, it'd be good to see.
But no, we weren't calling out the stuff you said, which would have been
Bro, it's already posted. Check YouTube.
Instagram famous.
Gents and Tonic season episode 1.5.
we
In between takes. Outtakes. Gents and Tonic's outtakes.
What white man tries to stop Eritrean? Learns his lesson.
you can't culturally appropriate this, bitch.
Yes.
Yeah. Holy shit! It's 11:45.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
fuck.
let's stop it. Let's
That's
start.
That's episode 2, everybody. Join us for the next one.
And we out.
Ugh.